Welcome to a new dimension, where health comes first, we defy convention. Stick to the health of force for transformation.
Hi, welcome to Psych T Health. I am Psycher, your health and weight loss hero. In this video, we'll show you step by step how to burn belly fat. Now, in a lot of other videos, I talk about different parts of weight loss and how to burn fat. In this video, we'll put it all together, alright? There are really only three main parts: the basics of what to do, things to add to speed up weight loss, and things to stay away from. Okay, let's start by talking about the basics. Some of this may be repeated, but if you've never seen a video of me before, this will be very helpful. Okay, you can start with 3 meals. Then, if you want to lose weight, you don't want to snack all day because every time you eat, a hormone called insulin goes up, which stops you from losing weight. So eating will make that happen in general. So we want at least 3 meals a day, but no more than 3. At the very least, we want 2 meals a day. I'll talk more about that in the next section, which is about not snacking. So, if you eat 6 or 5 small meals a day and space them out, or if you snack in between meals, your insulin levels will go up. We don't want that to happen, because it will cause a lot of trouble for you. So it's important to stop snacking. Incredibly important. It's called intermittent fasting. Right now, I suggest you start with 3 meals, do that for a while, get into ketosis or fat burning, and then go to 2 meals if you can. I'd say it's 50-50 because you work out hard and need 3 meals a day. If you don't do much, you can get by on 2 meals a day and lose a lot of weight around your middle. Insulin is the hormone that makes you gain weight around your middle. So 3 meals, no snacks, and 3 to 6 ounces of protein are fine. Depending on how big you are and how stressed you are, you can eat a little more protein. You don't want to eat too much, though, because eating too much protein will make your body produce more insulin. 3 to 6 ounces per meal is a good range. Now, don't eat protein if you're not hungry for it, like for dinner, so, I guess this is about average. Now, 7 cups of vegetables. Why? All the fat in the body has to go to the liver because we need to get rid of all the fat that will be going to our liver. And if you don't eat enough vegetables, you can get a fatty liver. Also, vegetables give us the potassium we need. We need about 4,700 milligrams, which is a lot. That's between 7 and 10 cups. Almost no one does that. But you should eat your vegetables first and then have a big salad and a small amount of protein. Prohibiting sugar is the next one. This is a given because sugar raises insulin, and I'm also talking about the hidden sugars in things like bread, pasta, cereal, crackers, biscuits, waffles, pancakes, muffins, and alcohol. Okay, so we want to cut out sugar and refined carbs. Before we continue, I would like to give you our free ebook about intermittent fasting. Moreover, you will also learn our very own 3 1/3 strategy inside. This is a limited time offer, so hurry and download it now. Link is in the description. Now, let's continue. The next one is good fats. This is important because eating fat at the end of a meal keeps you from being so hungry and craving food that your blood sugar drops before your next meal. So this lets you eat 3 or 2 meals without getting hungry, which keeps insulin from rising. One of the few things that don't make insulin go up is fat. This is safe, then. Okay, this is what you need to know. Now, if we want to speed things up, we can eat more medium-chain triglycerides, like those in coconut oil, which will help burn more fat. Potassium is the next one. Why? Because avoiding insulin is at the heart of losing weight. Most people who can't lose weight have insulin resistance, which means they have too much insulin. So, we want to make it better. One way to do this is with potassium. You can eat all of these vegetables or even take potassium citrate as a supplement to actually fix insulin that is not working right. Apple cider vinegar is the next thing. Why? Because acetic acid, the acid that is the opposite of vinegar, makes insulin work better, lowers insulin, makes insulin resistance better, and lowers blood sugar. It is very good for diabetics. And this one should be taken in the morning. Very important to take 1 teaspoon with a glass of water and 1 before bed or with dinner if you have digestive problems. Chromium. Again, you can find chromium in a supplement that will help your blood sugar. Chromium is a mineral that has been shown to help keep insulin under control. Another important thing is B vitamins, especially vitamin B1. For we're controlling insulin and making insulin resistance better. Okay, high intensity interval training is the next one. If you add full body high intensity resistance training, your growth hormone will go up, and you'll lose weight faster. Short bursts of high intensity and a lot of rest are the key. But this one is just the cherry on top of the cake. Okay, the next one is adding more sleep. Why? Because your body releases growth hormones when you sleep. And that's the main hormone that makes you burn fat, so you should get more sleep. So if you could just take another nap, stay in bed longer, or sleep for an extra hour, you could do that. That goes a long way, and that's more important than high intensity interval training. So, sleep is very important. Okay? Now, the next step is recovery. If you're doing high intensity interval training, make sure you're resting afterward. Some people need to do it every other day. Depending on how you feel when you work out, either every third day or once a week, you've really broken down. Then, it's bad when you overtrained, so it's important to rest. Let's look at what you need to get rid of. This is as important as this, alright? Get rid of any kind of trouble sleeping or insomnia. Why? Because you won't lose weight if you don't get enough sleep. Okay, I put a video of what to do if you can't sleep down below. There are many things you can do. Most of the time, it's stress and bloating. If you're bloating because you're eating too much kale or other cruciferous vegetables that you're not used to, that will slow down your weight loss. So you'll need to eat more vegetables that you can digest, maybe even some that have been steamed, until the bloating goes away. Also, people eat too many nuts, which can make them feel bloated. Again, we want to get rid of things that make you angry. Sometimes bile salt beer or more apple cider vinegar or an acidifier for the stomach will help. Also, we'll list some links below for problems with bloating. Okay, next is the menstrual cycle. If your cycle is only 2 weeks out of the month, you won't lose weight because the high levels of estrogen block the thyroid, and estrogen makes fat in the hips and thighs. We have to stop this cycle. So it's very easy. Again, I've put a link down below that tells you what to do. This is kind of like a test for you to see where you're having trouble. But not all of these will work. Your main goal is to make a list of all the people you know who stress you out, and stay away from them for a while. You don't want to hear any news. You want to avoid things that are stressful. You would like to do certain things. I think acupressure is a good way to get stress out of your body. You should do everything you can to reduce stress because stress causes cortisol to be released, and cortisol will stop you from losing weight. Okay, MSG, what is it? Monosodium glutamate is an ingredient in a lot of foods. Check the labels to find out which ones it's in. Oh, no. It's already in. Even in cottage cheese, that's unless it's natural. It's in a list of all the fast food places. I mean everything they served. It's in Chinese food, but it's not obvious because it's called modified food starch. Okay, did you get it? Okay, restaurant foods. You have no idea what you're going to get there. It's like tossing a coin. There are so many things in that food that you don't know about. Most of the time, they hide sugars and MSG in there to make it taste better. People go out to dinner way too often though. And that's why they can't lose weight. Also, they bring you bread, dessert, and alcohol, so it's hard to lose weight when you are often going to restaurants. Next, don't train too much. If you go to a boot camp or work out too hard and don't take time to rest or sleep, you won't lose weight, instead, you'll lose muscle mass. This is very, very important, especially at first when you aren't used to it. Constipation is the last thing. Some of my friends don't even go, or they only go once a week or once every 2 weeks. That is a very bad case of constipation, and it will stop your weight loss. Again, you can visit our website for you to figure out why that is happening. So, I just go over all the things you need to think about if you want to lose weight. It covers everything, so you can now use this video as your guide. Go ahead and use it, and then leave your thoughts below.
That is all, and thanks for your valuable time.
Please do not forget to like and share it. If you want to see our newest videos, please subscribe to the channel. Also, I want to hear your thoughts about this video, and if you have ideas for future videos, please leave them in the comments section below. Lastly, I highly recommend that you visit our website at psychohealth.com for more information and free resources that will help you in your weight loss journey. Once again, this is Handsome Psycher. See you in the next video.